What is up, my fellow budget travelers? Today I am taking you inside the Park MGM in fabulous Las Vegas. But first, before I take you inside, I need to show you what is outside. Because if you are a sports lover like me, you're gonna wanna stay here. This whole alleyway between Park MGM and New York becomes this huge pop-up sports event whenever there's any games in the stadium. As you can see here, they're setting up for March Madness, but they've always got free things going on outside. There's a bunch of games, all sorts of stuff to do. A lot of times they'll have live bands and all sorts of events. Like here, they're setting up the March Madness brackets. Sometimes they'll have players signing autographs. This is the concert area kind of thing. And then they also serve alcohol over here, so it's definitely like a party in the park. And then as you start walking over down towards New York, you're going to run into Beer House. This place takes over the street. They have Jenga, they have a bunch of games. They've always got crazy like happy hour specials and things. And it's also done with like these picnic tables. So this area gets like packed during the games. It's really fun. And now I'm gonna take you inside Park MGM itself. Of course, everyone loves Eataly here. This is one of the pools of the Park MGM because this whole area is an open dining style. They have these little booths. So every booth has its own kind of theme and its own kind of drink special or food. Like for example, this one here on the right is an Aperol Spritz stand. So you'll see a bunch of people drinking Aperol Spritzes. And then over here you have like the salami place, then you've got pizza, you've got pasta. So I'll just let you walk through and check it all out. Down here is where you're gonna get your coffee and desserts, pastries. They even have a Nutella station, so it's really cool over here, guys. And I wanna mention that everything is really reasonably priced and it's really easy to share. I mean, these portions are like massive, so keep that in mind when you're looking at things because these portions are totally easy to share. And even if you're not hungry, you can stop in here for water. They've got free water stations all over Eataly, so come in here, rehydrate before you go back into that crazy Vegas sun. This bar located in Eataly is probably one of my favorite bars inside the Park MGM. They also have a restaurant over here. But if you go to the opposite side of the casino, you'll have this center bar, which there's always tons of people here. It's really fun here, guys. Now let's talk about what there is to do inside Park MGM. Best Friend is actually a speakeasy. So it looks like this in the front, but if you go into the back, there's actually a whole restaurant inside. So definitely check out Best Friend. Mama Rabbit is my favorite place in Park MGM because check it out, the colors and everything, and they have these cool guys in front, all multicolored. And best part is they have dancing in the back. They have live DJ, live band. They have all sorts of stuff going on all the time. So make sure you check out Mama Rabbit because check out this venue. It's really cool back there. They also have this fun sign, which of course, you know, we got to take selfies in front of because who doesn't love strong drinks and strong women? There's a bunch of other restaurants to explore too, like La La Noodle, but those ones were my favorites. So make sure you check them out first. Park MGM is known for its intimate concert experience. So Usher is there right now. He even has like after hour parties at On the Record, and he's got a bunch of Usher stuff kind of popping up all over the place over here. They have t-shirts and things even in the gift store. I'll show you that later. And Park MGM is designed so that it's easy to access anything. You just walk through the casino to get everywhere. So the Dolby Theater is right over here. It's next to the House of Gaga. Lady Gaga had a residency here for a long time, so they've got a bunch of her things on display. Now that I think of it, I should have got a magnet or something, but it's kind of like a little mini Lady Gaga museum in there, and they've even got her shoes, and it's crazy to think that someone was walking around on things that tall. But it's really fun to just check it out and see all that stuff that's on display. On the Record is also kind of an intimate club. It's got a lot of like hidden doors and things. There's a bunch of different rooms in there. And then there's dancers that pop out from all over the place. Like one minute you're ordering a drink and then all of a sudden the wall turns around and there's a dancer behind it. Or you're just dancing, minding your business, and like the dance floor turns around. It's pretty crazy. I'll leave a link here if you want to see what the rooms look like. And if you're here to see the pool, I left that at the end. Don't worry, it's coming. Otherwise, they have ATM here. This is like the self-checkout area, then the lobby, and then they have this gift shop, which I was saying has all the Usher stuff right now, so that was pretty fun. They also have all your basics, that anything you would have forgotten to pack. They have a bunch of stuff here, so it's really convenient. And they also have alcohol if you forgot your alcohol or if you ran out. And this was actually open pretty late. I don't remember the exact hours, but they seemed like they were open all the time. And they've got a Starbucks, and even though that line looks long, it actually goes super fast. They're really efficient here. And here's a little idea of what the conference rooms look like. It seems like there's this huge area for the conferences, so there's definitely a lot of action going on all the time here. This was really early in the morning, so not too many people were out and about, but it was a good time to film. In terms of shopping, they have a few different shops in here. They've also got like swimsuit apparel and stuff right next to the pool. They also have a Las Vegas Nights shop. So if you're here for hockey, you're gonna wanna stop in here because they had all sorts of Vegas Nights stuff. As you're walking, you'll see a bunch of signs for the Nomad Las Vegas. It's a boutique hotel inside the Park MGM. And honestly, all of their stuff is super hidden and it's really, really cool. So if you just go exploring, you'll see a bunch of crazy stuff. Like their artwork is pretty cool. And then honestly, look behind every curtain, look behind every door, because it's probably a bar or somewhere to hang out that's like private and secluded. Like even checking out all this artwork and everything, you're like, oh, that's really nice artwork. That's really cool. And then you turn this bend, there's a whole bar inside there, but you wouldn't know unless you open the door. And this thing is huge. It looks like a library inside. They have piano players. And same being said, if you walk past the elevators for the Park MGM elevators, there's this whole lobby back here that you wouldn't even know exists unless you just started opening doors and exploring. So make sure you walk around and check that out. You can also enter the Nomad from the street, so it's also right across from where the stadium was. It's a small door to the right side. Park MGM's is on the left-hand side. But here's what the lobby looks like. Their elevators are to the left past this little dog here. But check out this really cool artwork. I mean, it's worth it just exploring back here, even just to come and take pictures. I took so many photos back here. I had a great time. And like I said, there's so many hidden little bars back here that I had no idea any of this was back here. So I just had to show you guys before I go on to show you the pool and everything. And Park MGM, I have to tell you, it is so clean. I mean, look at the restrooms. They're super clean also. I think it helps that it is an all non-smoking hotel and casino, because you just don't have that like stagnant dust or stagnant air anywhere, and it just helps it stay super clean and smelling really good. So now let's check out the pool. If you remember from my other video, the Primrose is one of the restaurants inside Park MGM. So that park area that I was talking about is right over here on the left-hand side. It's really cute and a little secluded, and it's got a really nice vibe to it. So definitely check out the Primrose as one of your go-to spots while at Park MGM. Otherwise, here is the pool. Check it out. There's about 3 pools here, and then the Nomad Hotel has its own pool on a higher level. There's plenty of seating here, and they have the option you can order things to your seat. This day was kind of overcast, so there wasn't too many people out, but they have a hot tub and jacuzzi here, and then they have this little bar. But it's really nice, guys. I really liked the pool here, and they're really friendly. There's a bunch of towels that you could use. They actually have a shower here. They have really nice restroom. Everything is super clean. I really have to give it to them. It's one of the cleanest casinos I've been in on the Strip. So I'll let you check it out and see what you think. I also want to reiterate what I said in the other video. This hotel is super safe. It's great if you're traveling by yourself because everything is connected from the inside. So even as you're walking, you feel really safe. They have security guards all over the place, and it's all enclosed, so you never have to go out onto the Strip. As we know, after COVID, there's a lot of homeless and stuff out there, so walking as a girl in a dress isn't like the most comfortable on the Strip with people yelling at you and stuff. So walking all indoors is really safe, and the Park MGM connects to the Aria, which connects to the Aria Mall, and then after that there's just like a little catwalk to go to Cosmopolitan. Otherwise, if you follow this hallway, it will also take you to the tram, and if you take the tram, it'll take you from Park MGM all the way up to the Bellagio tram, and that is also enclosed indoors, so it's really, really safe. And just to prove to you, I'll just kind of show you the walk there so you could check it out. And this tram is another one of the free ones on the Strip, so feel free to just jump on. There's no charge or anything, it's all free. Just get into any car and then enjoy the ride. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the Park MGM. And if you love Vegas, make sure you check out all my other room reviews, and I'll take you inside all the casinos on the Strip because I love Vegas too, and I will see you there.